radiations over here. It will attract more radiations. This is Pradeep. ಏನದು
ಬೀಟ್ಲ್
ಲಗ್ಗ ಬಿಟ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೇತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇನ್ನು. So all of us are getting ready to visit a small temple nearby, and the plan is to be back to the hotel by lunch around 2. It's 11:30. Almost forgot to lock the room. Quite a sunny morning, but in these parts the weather can literally change in the flash of an eye. So we are going without any sort of riding protection today. Pray for us that no harm befalls us. I know ideally this is not the right way to do it, but every once in a while we can all afford to be a bit of lads. Cold start, first order of business for the day. Oh, left my bike in gear, just as I suspected. So as you can see, the rains of yesterday and the day before have left the roads a bit slushed up, if that's the right word, but we shall manage. We've got the right equipment for it. The CB can easily manage this sort of stuff. In fact, all the CBs, the 350 and the 500, can more than manage if only the rider is skillful. That's always the thing to remember. Quite a lot of guests have checked out of the resort this morning, as was expected. We have decided to check out tomorrow, which is Monday. So for anybody counting days, today is Sunday. Don't recall what date it is exactly. I think the 29th, yes, 29th of May. Salary date, as Shashi helpfully reminds me. But will it happen on a Sunday? I don't know. Working day, okay. 31st is Tuesday, that's right. Yeah, so the slushy parts were only confined to a small bit just outside the gate. These parts are still quite uneven, but thankfully no slush to slide around in. ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಸರ್? Okay, you're only 2 down. I have only 2 bars left. So that's okay. That's actually perfectly fine. But I'll get fuel anxiety. So I think I should fill up at the first. Yeah, sure. Okay, done. Okay, let's go. Yeah, all of us are here. So Shashi is the pack leader. So you'll again be greeted with some very good sights on the road, so enjoy. I'll try to keep my talking to as minimum as possible. You might hear the odd intercom exchange every now and then, but I'll try and keep it as quiet as possible. Enjoy. Yeah, actually Ahiraj left us this morning. That's one other update. So Ahiraj had to go back to Bangalore to be at work tomorrow because he is on notice period at his previous employment. So he's got a nice job offer at a new employer who he is joining soon, but his old employer is being a bit grumpy about it, and poor Ahiraj could not even manage to get one day off. With great difficulty he managed to negotiate the Friday off, but not the Monday. So he had to leave us just after breakfast this morning, and he is expecting to make good time and reach Bangalore by around 5 p.m, 6 p.m, something like that. We did not ride at all day before on Friday, neither yesterday. So all of yesterday was spent at the resort, just being part of nature, just sitting in the middle of streams and all sorts of other stuff which you will see in another video. But it was complete R&R yesterday. Rest and relaxation, or rest and retreat, whatever the acronym stands for. Just got to make sure that our new rider Sudhir and Sunil bringing up the rear are within sight. Yeah, there they are. So let's keep rolling. Wow, beautiful sights. ಶಶಿ ಅವರು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಲೋ ಶಶಿ. ಹಲೋ 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 ಹಲೋ. ಹಲೋ, ಏನು ಫೋನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತಾ? ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ, ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. Beautiful roads everywhere, and it's extremely cloudy, rainy weather. In fact, the monsoons have officially started in these parts, so we cannot really blame the weather at this point. Okay. Wow, these are amazing sights. Whew. Look at this. This is magical. Coffee Valley. What a beautiful house. Look at that. However, I really wonder, in the long term, people who live here every single day, how they must be feeling. And for us, it's a novelty factor. We come from the cities. We look at these houses, this one for instance, all of it is quite novel and quite new, but realistically I wonder what are the kind of operational and logistical challenges which the folks who live here must face every day, what their concerns are. For instance, somebody takes sick in the night, where do they go to for medical attention? Wow, beautiful colors everywhere, the colors of nature. So we were told that the second left goes to Gyana Bhaireshwara temple, which is some sort of Shiva's temple, and we were hoping this was not the left that they were talking about, because it's quite steep and quite muddy. Thankfully this wasn't the case. So okay, this seems to be it, which is more like it. Yeah. This is quite nice. So So apparently there are some special instructions which the passerby gave Sunil, which Sunil is updating Shashi. Okay, let's ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭೈರೇಶ್ವರ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆನಾ? ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಭೈರೇಶ್ವರನಾ ಇದು? ಮೇನ್ ರೋಡಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಭೈರೇಶ್ವರನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಭೈರೇಶ್ವರ ಇದೆ, ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಹಾಂ. Okay. Wow, that's a beautiful sight. I don't know how much you can make out through the GoPro, but literally, So yet another quest for the elusive temple begins. Okay, thankfully the roads are all right so far. Seems to be quite a fair bit of confusion where these temples are. Oh, but the sights more than make up for any consternation that we may have at not being able to find these sooner. Quite a bit of estates everywhere. Sudhir's slowly managing to find his sea legs on the motorcycle. Suddenly turned all sunny. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Just beauty everywhere, abundance of greenery and nature. Wow, this is quite a special road, quite nice. Thick, thick undergrowth everywhere. ಇದೇನು ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I am the sweep. I am bringing up the rear. Oh ho 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 ho. Wow. Wow. There is some sort of a building up top which is quite prominent. Not sure if you can see it in the camera. Looks like some sort of a watchtower. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We're getting plenty of human confirmations along the way to make sure we are on the right path. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got to contend with a few hairpin bends of some sort. Beautiful roads everywhere. Oh, something one of the better resorts of the area, I suppose. Chinnahadlu Resort. Okay, looks like there is some amateurish shoot going on. Getting stuck behind a bus is the worst. ಹಾರ್ನ್ ನೋಡಿರಿ ಸರ್, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಹಾರ್ನ್ ಹೊಡೆದೊಡ್ದು ತಲೆ ತಿನ್ನಿ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ. Wow, a sudden burst of color. Look at this. Amazing sights, amazing sights. Certain phrases I keep repeating twice, guys. Don't mind it too much, it's just spontaneous. Oh, ಹೋಗಿ ಸರ್, ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಈಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮತ್ತಿನ್ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. Unfortunately, I think Sudhir got stuck behind. Sir, onsali we should give an opportunity to this guy to catch up. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಇವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಿ, ತಡೀರಿ. I think he'll start getting panicky. ಸರ್, ಇವನು ಬಸ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ ಶಶಿ. Okay, we are getting some fruits, I suppose. Huh? Oh, this is proper off-road territory. Got to be quite careful. I should really get a bash plate for this bike at some point. I don't want a stone being thrown back by the front wheel hitting the engine casing, and yeah, the consequences of all of that. So yeah, I think it's time for me to think about getting a bash plate. ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ ಶಶೆ? ಕಚ್ಚಡ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸುಧೀರ್ ಮೈ ರಿಯಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಗಲ್ ಐ ಫೀಲ್, ಈವನ್ ಮೀ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಗಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದಾನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇವನು. ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಇದು? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಹೀಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಳ್ಳಿ ಸರಿ ಯಾರಣ್ಣ, ಸಾರಿ. ಬರಲಿ 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 ಬರಲಿ, ತಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್ ಒಂಚೂರು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚೂರು ತಳ್ಳಿ ರೋಡ್ ಮಧ್ಯ. ಸಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ 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 ಸಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ. We have just reached the temple, and what a sight! Look at this. Whew, very nice. Not sure if we are allowed to shoot inside the temple, but we're going to try. This is where all the bikes are parked. So this is the temple where we are. Bettada Bhaireshwara in Kannada, which means Lord Shiva of the hills, something like that. So this is the temple in all its glory. It's a wide angle view. Quite a lot of bikers and other visitors thronging the place. Quite a nice location. I wonder how old this actually is. So this is the temple from the front. Unfortunately, it's closed by the time we arrived. It's about going to be 1 p.m. shortly, so it's understandable. Quite a lot of visitors, as you can see. Seems to be either not sure what that is.